Okay, we're rolling. December 2nd, 2020. This is Wendy. She's running, but something happened to the engine. I took it in to get the exhaust fixed, and they said, you got more trouble than exhaust. And so I'm going to have to say goodbye to her. I'm going to bring her into the local college that has vocational training also, and they've got a program there that I'm going to donate her, and then the guys can work on her and get a lot of practices there as they're learning their trade, much like I did at the Hennepin Technical College, where I went for outboard motor certification. I'm really going to miss Wendy. 270 some thousand miles on it, but it's just time. A used engine have been 7,000, a new one 9. Well, you know, quite frankly, for 10,000, my mechanic said I can buy a pretty good truck, so it's time to say goodbye to her. I don't like it, but you know, I've had her for 8 years and didn't put much money into her until the last couple of years. And I suppose I should have called it quits then, but I just couldn't. I couldn't let her go. See, she's a nice truck. A lot of miles. Good. The door's still even shut nice. And here's my patchwork. I'll never get that welded in and painted. But oh, and I took measurements here from there to the ground. So when I put my travel trailer stabilizing and equalizing hitch on it, I would have a benchmark as to where to go. And then after I took all the stuff out of there, it actually went up 1.5 inches, so I had quite a bit of weight in there, which is everything's. I'm sure maybe you can remember what it looked like, but look at, I took everything out. She's empty. So anyway, I just gotten this made, and then it cracked, of course, but you know, it looked pretty good. Then I've already got from my sister and brother-in-law, I bought his Jimmy because they were in the same situation as me. They just didn't trust him. 100 and some thousand miles on them, but you know, it's a good looking truck. Can't pull much, but it can pull Tin Man, the name of that trailer. And that's what I'm doing now. I gotta get this one. It was at my sister's house in their little parking pad, but I had to get it out of there before winter. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Bring Wendy over to the college for a donation, and well, that'll be the big thrust of what I'm doing tomorrow. And then Jimmy and the trailer. Oh, I know. I'm going to take everything I took from the back of Wendy, all the slide outs and shelving and stuff, and just put it in here for the winter, cover it up, and take it. I was either going to take it to my son's house or my son's former wife's house in Coon Rapids, where I've got the sailboat and a couple of my other boats. Or I'll probably do like I did earlier this spring, just bring it over to the storage lot, not the lot, the storage unit inside, and back it up into the garage and just leave it there for the winter, because I don't go over there in the winter anyway, and she'd sit there just fine. Now one of these lights quit working on me, tail light. I'd worked on that last spring. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised because, I didn't solder these up and all that other stuff, so it could be a bad connection. Anyway, I got that trailer for nothing a few years ago from a friend of my second wife's, Kathy's daughter. He was moving to Alaska. He said, "Do you want that?" And I said, "Sure." And I just bought new tires for it this spring because the other ones were going, they weren't holding air. And these, turns out, it's homemade. Well, kind of looks like it, obviously. But turns out that these are actually passenger tires because I went and bought whole trailer tires and rims at Northern Tool and Equipment. But the lug nuts didn't fit up. And then I took it up to Discount Tire, and they said, "Yeah, you know what? It's a passenger wheel." So anyway, I got that, and I got the tires on it, and that's good. And I put this wiring on myself. I bent the conduit, put it in there for the trailer, got it hooked up over here, and it works pretty good. This crane, I had this on my other truck. I had a GMC when I was going to motor school, and I would use that to hoist up snowblowers, mainly some of the heavier lawnmowers, and then put them in there and drop them in there. But I got sick of working on snowblowers, so I don't use that too much anymore. Now, what is this? Let's see. It could be important. Press the button and start OnStar right away. You know what? I'm just going to leave that there. Somebody might come back looking for that. Okay. Well, that's it. I just wanted to get a farewell send-off for Wendy. See, she's over here running. I'm going to drive her right up to the school and say, "There you go." And they're excited to get her because I don't think they have a truck right now. And he said, "Yep, she'll be torn apart and put back together many times with getting the guys familiar with working on a bigger truck and not just a car." I love her. Say goodbye. All right. Well, this is the end. Goodbye, Wendy. Thanks for watching.